Yo, okay, let me be real with y'all. Everybody needs that one person in life that just gives them a reality check and just lets them know, this is real life. This is not a game. Just think of me as your big brother, because I'm gonna just be honest with you. You're not gonna make it in basketball unless, there's so many things you have to do. You're gonna have to, sacrifice a lot of things. But being honest with you, the odds they're against you. The average height in the NBA, is 6'6". That's extremely tall. And not only they're 6'6", they're extremely skilled at the game. So you're already going to be at a disadvantage. Most of the time, they have the training, they have the clout and all that, and you're just a normal individual. And there's nothing wrong being regular and normal. I accepted the fact that I'm not going to go to NBA, and I'm 6'2", and I have a 40-inch vert. I'm pretty crazy. But you just have to be real with yourself. And what you do with this information, you can either cry about it or you can do something about it, right? So you know that you're at a disadvantage, which means you're going to have to work twice as hard, work on that jump shot, work on your handles, work on your passing, improve your IQ and your understanding of the game. You're just going to have to be a superhuman. And you can look at players like Kyrie Irving, who's listed at 6'1", Steph Curry listed at 6'2". All these players, they're pretty undersized, but they have something extremely crazy about themselves. Like Stephen Curry has a nice handle with a crazy jump shot, the best shooter of all time. Kyrie Irving has an incredible handle. He's a monster. And my question is, what are you gonna bring? What makes you different? You have to look at yourself in the mirror and be like, why would a coach pick me? Why would I be worth millions of dollars? You have to be realistic with yourself. You have to look at yourself in the mirror, and you just have to accept the fact that this is not going to be easy. And this can either make you really sad and be like, man, I give up, and you can go ahead and be a normal. And there's nothing wrong being normal. Nothing wrong being normal. Or you could use this as motivation and work extremely hard, sacrifice going to the party, sacrifice your fun, sacrifice everything, and really lock in and focus on hoops and make 2026 that stepping stool for your next chapter. And you're going to have to make some sacrifices. Sacrifice is going to be your number one word. You're just going to have to understand it, man. And there's nothing to it. If you really want it, you can get it. And it doesn't just have to be the NBA. It could be overseas. This could be, you want to play college ball. It's all not going to be easy for you. And I just want you to know that we're all in that situation. It may be awkward. It may not be easy, but you're not alone. And if you can't do it for yourself, at least do it for the people in your corner, your family, your friends who are rooting for you, man. You have to do it for the people who want to see you win, and you have to prove the doubters wrong. So if that's you, man, make sure to like and subscribe to Nick Gilmore, man. We're in the same journey, and I want to watch y'all grow, and I want y'all to comment what is a goal of you in regards to hoops, man. Let me know. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'm out.